Hi, I'm Morgan Swindler, and on this episode of Western Chester County Checks In, we get to check out Spring Creek Design. Pete Cooper, principal at Spring Creek Design, tells us about how the company got started.
We started Spring Creek Design in 2001. We had a remodeling project to complete at our house, and we had a really hard time finding anybody to help us do it. And my family has a background in construction, and I used that to sort of finish our house. And by the time we were done with that, a business had been born.
General Manager Sandy Cooper tells us what she loves about working in Chester County.
So we are based in Honeybrook, which is Western Chester County, but we do go into Delaware, Montgomery, Philadelphia County. We'll go into Chester County, Southern Chester County. But the Chester County people it's my home, so I feel at home with them, and they're just good people.
For Spring Creek Design, why is more important than how for renovation.
Our firm employs a three-step process that begins with what we call a feasibility study. And a feasibility study is an examination of what the client is hoping to achieve, along with the reasons why it's important to do that. And we explore those ideas with our architect to develop some preliminary plans that allow us both to illustrate how we can address the client's needs, as well as gives us something that we can develop some cost estimates around to make sure that the solutions we're proposing are compatible with the client's budget before we go too much further in the process. Assuming that we successfully conclude that, we move to our second step. And the second step we call project development. And project development is the process of preparing a project for construction. And it involves working now with the interior designer to choose all of the finishes and all the things that go into creating a finished project, along with developing the schedule for construction and lining up the resources necessary to build the job. And then we enter the third phase, which is actually the construction process itself. And that process is very carefully scheduled and timelined to take the best advantage of the work that we've done up to this point in terms of planning, so that we can do the most painless and most brief construction process possible in order to achieve the results that we're after. So at each step of the way, we're checking our work to make sure that the project meets the client's needs and remains on budget before we commit to construction. And then we don't really consider it a phase, but after construction is complete, the fourth phase, if you will, would be the warranty that we offer on the work that we do, which is lifetime. We stand behind the projects that we build for the lifetime of the client.
Chris and Bruce, satisfied clients, talk about a project they recently had done.
Spring Creek Design made it very easy. The initial visit with Pete was wonderful, but then there was a lot of thinking to do. He gave us a lot of thought process. You know how people want to have elevators in their home and, stair climbers or whatever. And we decided we wanted to do an addition if we could, because we knew our lot is pie-shaped and we didn't know what we could do with it.
Pete explains how this project was executed.
This house, we were here to permit our clients to stay in the home that they love, to age in place by creating a first floor living environment that includes everything that they need here on the first floor of the home.
Projects are a celebration for Spring Creek.
We have two events when we start a project. The first one is behind the drywall, and that is after we get done with the demolition and the rough mechanicals go in, we invite in friends and neighbors, prospects that are considering hiring us, and we have a big party. So we take everybody around and we show them what we did. We show them what it looked like before, and then the renderings of what it's going to look like when we're done. And then we call that the behind the drywall tour. And then after we're all done, we have a big reveal party. And we did do one of those here at this location as well, and it was a lot of fun. And we invite the same people back, the neighbors and friends and clients. Past clients come and show their support for us, and prospects that are considering hiring us, and we have a big party. So we always have a theme to the party, and we have a special cocktail and a mocktail, and then we just show everybody around and show off our work.
Sandy expresses her love of chamber events.
The social events, if I'm honest. You guys do a lot of fun things, and the group of people that you have together are really great. And I love that you give back as well. I'm originally from Coatesville, so that was my high school I graduated from, so I love that you guys focus a lot on trying to help revitalize Coatesville as well.
Coupling innovative design and skilled craftsmanship. Make the most out of the home you love with Spring Creek Design. I'm Morgan Swindler, and this has been Checks In. See you next time.